Okay, I recorded. I'm recording, I mean. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to start already. At any time when you're not sure, can you please message in the chat box and then I will refer.
Start with the BMI one, is it?
There are two files, VBA02 and VBA03. Chapter 02, Chapter 03. There should be two. Now we are at Chapter 02. Don't care about 03 first.
O2 lah, O2 lah.
Okay, so open already, save it as .xlsm. Now last week, I think, we were learning how to record a macro. And after that, I asked you to go developer, insert, and then you were supposed to insert a little button from here, form control. And yes.
.xlsm is which one?
XLSM.
Is that one?
Macro enabled workbook.
Okay.
Okay, so last week we went to insert a button, and then from the button we link this button to a macro that we recorded, so that once you click the button you can run the macro, right? So today we're going to do something else. Thaddeus, you off your mic until you want to talk. Sorry. 谢谢. Okay, today we're going to learn something else called the ActiveX control, which is here, all these things here. So under ActiveX control, you find that you roughly have the same list of stuff as form control. So what's the difference between ActiveX control and form control? Form control is rather limited. Form control can only be used to tie to a macro that you recorded. ActiveX control, you can actually do your own things. You can put different instructions into the ActiveX control. You can do some coding to tell the ActiveX control what exactly you want it to do. So ActiveX control allows for more flexibility and to tell and to do more powerful things, basically. So in this module, we will be focusing on a few ActiveX control. You won't use all of them. We will focus on this one called the command button. Command button is a little bit like this form control, like this button here. Basically, it is a button that allows you to do a command. The next one that we'll do a little, that we'll use more of also is this thing called a text box. A text box, I'm sure you've seen it before in some forms where you're allowed to key in some text. So this is a text box function. Another one that we'll use a lot also is this thing called the option button. It is also called the radio button. So basically, when you click on it, you activate that option. Next one here is this A thing here, that's a label. A label is basically for you to create a label. And we also will be learning how to insert an image, and then we can play around with that image. We can code the image so that the image can do certain things for you. So basically, when we attach all these ActiveX control, we want to be able to do some programming so that we can make the control do certain things for you. Okay? So there are more explanation of the different types of ActiveX control on page 10. You can have a read through, but mainly we will focus on this one, this one, this one, this one, and the image. These are a few that we'll be focusing on. Okay, so before I think I'm not going to explain all the caption and all that. I'm going to explain it later after we have inserted ActiveX control. But before we go on to the properties, when you look at page 10, just an explanation of this word called event. At the end of page 10, at the bottom, it says event. So every time I say event, please understand that an event is something that you trigger so that something will happen in the ActiveX control. So if I say the event of clicking on the option button, so the event is click on the option button. Okay, so event is basically an action that you trigger a code, trigger something to happen in the ActiveX control. So I'm going on to page 11. We are going to learn how to insert some ActiveX control and change the properties of the ActiveX control. So the first one I want you all to do, if you follow the instruction here, is to insert a label. So don't use the form control. Form control is tied to a recorded macro. I want to do more than that. I want to do ActiveX control, and I'm going to insert a label. So can you follow me? Click on the label. Click on it. Okay, now you should be on the tab that says EX201, which is completely blank one. There's nothing there. We're going to create things here. Okay, then I'm going to drag and drop. and you see a rectangle appearing. Are we okay so far? If I don't see any message, I'm assuming okay, ah? Okay, so everybody got this label there. So this label is completely empty. I want you to right click on the label and then you go down to this thing called properties. Do you see this little window pop up when you click on properties? Everybody cool? Okay, now firstly, I want to give it a name because now it's called label 1. But what's label 1? Especially when later your worksheet get more and more complicated with more and more things, you want to know what this label does. So this label, I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to call it, let me erase everything. I'll go LBL display. Why do you think I write LBL? What do you think LBL stand for? Sean, what does LBL stand for? Sean, what does LBL stand for? Don't know? LBL stands for label lah. Short form for label, okay? So LBL means it's a label and it's a display label. So it's called LBL display. So this is the name. This is the name field. It gives you a name. The next one that I want you to pay attention to is this thing called the caption. Caption basically allows you to input whatever you want text to appear on the label. So for this label, the text I want to appear is called example. So can you please key example? Okay, you move the cursor away. Can you see your caption? Sorry, the text on the label has changed to example. Can you see? So whatever you write in the caption will appear on the label. Now the next thing I want you to do is I want to change the background color of this label. White color is so ugly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on back color. Do you see this thing called back color? I'm going to click on it. Everybody following me? If you're not following me, you have to write a message here so I can see. Okay, so click on the down button and then click on palette. So you access the palette to change the color of your label. So in this case, I love green. I'm going to change it to green. You change it to the color you like, okay? Up to you. Cool? The next one, back style. Back style means the background style. We want it to be opaque, so we keep it that way. Don't do anything to it, okay? But I want to add a border. So this border, I'm going to go to border style. Border style. I'm going to click on border single. Okay, so that it will have a border. Otherwise, it's none. None means no border at all. Then I'm going to change my border color. I'm going to change it to black. Okay, up to you to play with it. Do it the way you like it aesthetically. So far, so good? Okay, no objection means I go on, okay? So, the next thing I want to do is I want to change the font. I don't like this font. So I'm going to go to font. Now it's Calibri. I don't like Calibri. I click on the dot, dot, dot. I'm going to change it to this Kendara one. And I want it to be bigger size. So I'm going to click 22. Okay. So it looks bigger. But still it looks funny. Why? It's right on the left-hand side, right? So I'm going to text align, click on text align, downward button, change it to center. Okay? The next thing is I want the box to be not so tall, not so high. So I want to adjust the height. Now it's 55.5. Let me change it to maybe 50, make it shorter. Okay, it has become shorter already, if you realize. I also don't want it to be so wide. Remember, I created a very long box, so I want it to be shorter. Let me call it, just put it to half the width. Become like this. Alternatively, I can adjust like this. You see? I can play with the size just by dragging the arrows. I can also make it shorter like that. Are we cool? where the text align. Okay, so you right click on the label, properties. You see this thing called text align here? Erica? Text align? Can you see? Change it to center instead of left or right. Okay, Erica? You have to tell me yes or no, otherwise I'm going to stay and wait for you. Okay, okay, now this is a very flat label. It looks funny. A label should be popping out. So I'm going to go to special effect. Can you see special effect here? And then I'm going to make it rise up. So I'm going to look for raised. So it will pop up like a little button like that. Okay? Everything all right? So yours should look something like this. Of course, yours will have different color and everything else. I'm going to continue with any issue so far. So this is how we insert a label. I'm going to go on to inserting the next one, which is the option button. I'm going to insert 3 option buttons. So I'm going to move away from my label. I go back to my insert. And I'm going to go to this thing, radio button thingy. Click on it. Put one here, somewhere here. Drag and drop. Do another one. Somewhere here. Do another one. Somewhere here. Yeah. Yes. Okay? Is someone going to talk to me? No, Okay, let me go and do something to the first button first. So I'm going to click on the button, right click again, properties, just like just now. Okay, this button, I'm going to give it a name. I don't want it to be called option button 1. I want it to be called OB red. There's a reason why. The reason is because later when we do the programming, right, this will be the option button that will enable me to change the label color to red. That's why I call it OB red. It's an option button red. So there's a reason why I label it like that. There's a reason why I call it like that. Okay, so call it OB red. Okay? Then what else do I need to do? Okay, I want to now the word say option button, right? I don't want it to be called option button 1. Let me change the caption. What should the caption read? It should read red back color. So as I type, can you see the words also change? Now if you find that, hey teacher, where's my color? How come I don't see the word color? It's because your box is too small. So you're going to drag it a bit longer, like this. Are we okay? Now the rest I don't want to touch. I don't want to make the font another color. I don't want to change the font type. I don't want to change the font size. I'm happy with this. But if you're not happy with it, you can change things like the font color, font size. But technically, we won't touch these 3 anymore. Okay? I'm going to do the next one. Next option button. I'm not going to call it option button 2. I'm going to call it OB green. So this will enable my label later to change to another shade of green. I know I've used a light green. Later it will be another shade of green. Okay, small o, I follow the book, small o. Otherwise you ask me. It doesn't really matter. It's an option button green. Caption. What will the caption be? What do you think? Caption will be green back color. Again, this one like very short, right? I cannot see my word color, right? Drag it longer and wider until can see the words nicely, like this, okay? And then you do the same for the last one. The last one, I want it to be OB some more, OB blue. So this will be the option that allows me to change the label into blue color. So this one change to blue back color. Again, make it longer. Okay? So far so good? Okay. At this point, I want you to practice doing your own. I want you to insert a text box. So follow instructions in part E and in part F. Insert a text box, insert a command button. If you got problem, you tell me. I'm going to do it on my own Excel. You can do it faster than me, but I'm going to do it here. Okay? So I'm going to do part E first. Part E say insert a text box. So I go a bit faster. Insert text box is this one. Drag, drop. Okay, so this is the text box. Then I will right click on it. Oh, it's here already. I'm going to call it TB input. TB stands for text box. Input means this text box allows me to input something. Over here under the word text, okay, here should be empty because it's a text box for you to enter text. So the text box must have nothing for now. So it's empty. So this is good. Okay. Next one, part F, command button. Command button is insert, this is the command button. Okay, I am going to put it somewhere here by the side. Command button, the name is going to be btn exit. btn stands for what? What do you think? Nobody wants to answer my question, huh? BTN stands for button. Exactly, clever boy. So I've also changed the font and also make it bigger so it looks prettier, in line with aligned to my label. So same font, same color. Up to you. If you don't want to do that, that's fine too. Okay. So I've done these 4 things. Can you please try? There's a little note at the end of page 11. The teacher explains here, LBL stands for label, TB will be for text box, OB will be option button, CBX is for check box, which I think we won't be using much. Button is BTN, image is IMG, combo box is CBO. So later when we add more ActiveX control, we will name them according to the types that they are and the purpose of that ActiveX control, so that it becomes more meaningful. Okay, I'm going to give you just 1 minute to complete these things, or have you all done already? Anybody still doing? Command button is this one, Erica. It's the same as the button that we add macro to, remember? Yeah, it's just called command button instead of form. Okay? Hi, Darren.
Hello, what are you doing?
I'm at VBA chapter 02. Can you please follow the instructions on page 11 and add in all these things? Can you see my Excel? All the things I add. Can you do all these? Follow the instructions on page 11. Can you do it now, quick? Because we're going to act on them now.
Okay. Wait, what is it again? Oh, okay, found it.
Okay, let's not wait for those who are slower because they came in so late. I'm going to go to the next page now, on page 12. So we have added all these ActiveX controls, but we want to be able to do some simple coding so that we can control these ActiveX control. As in, we want to do something with them. We want them to do something for us. So I'm on to page 12, and onto page 12. We start off by giving you a little bit of explanation about how we're going to trigger some events. Trigger events means like activate an action like that. Okay? Now later we're going to see some VBA codes. I don't want you to be frightened by them. Just treat them as text and codes that allow you to do a function, that allow you to have control over your Excel. Okay? But I want you to take note that the codes will come in a few colors. If you see green color, it is a command. It is usually a string of commands, and they have no bearing whatsoever on the way the code is going to work. So it's like just a remark. And to make sure that it's just a remark, you use a single quotation. So later I'll show you lah, okay? Use a single quotation. If it's blue color, it is usually a command word that is used exclusively by VBA. So you have to make sure those words you cannot use as names. For example, words like END, and, else. These are like command words. You cannot use them as names for your variables. So those will be in blue. And then the coding, the actual codes will be in black color. Okay? Okay, so another thing I want you to activate is this. Can you now go to, wait, let me see, where am I? Let me close this thing first. Okay, now, let me close this, sorry, okay, close this first. Can you click on, so now are you at developer? You should be at developer tab. I want you to click on the, here says Visual Basic. Can you click on this? Okay, can you click on Tools? Can you click on Options? Okay, now for you, I think this thing called Require Variable Declaration, is it checked or unchecked? For you, is it unchecked? If yours is unchecked, can you please check it? Do it first and then I'll explain to you why. Hey.
Click on the Visual Basic, then
Okay,
click what?
Again, so you go to Visual Basic, Tools, Options. Okay?
Tools,
Options.
Options.
Okay. So under code settings, I think most of you, this thing here should be unchecked. Require variable declaration. Is it checked or unchecked?
Unchecked.
So you check it, please. Tick it.
Okay. Then can already.
Okay, yes, can already. But I want to explain why you do
Okay.
that. Yeah, then okay.
Okay.
Why I want you to check this thing is when you force, when you check it, Excel will force you to declare variable when you are coding. And why is it important to declare the variable? That means you actually say, okay, I'm going to call this thing A, I'm going to call this thing B. It's important to give it a declaration so that later when you're debugging, it will be more efficient. It will debug easier and faster. Especially when your code got problem, then you need to make sure your debugging is very effective. So for now, we'll just OK it. This is called option explicit, OK it, and then let's close that screen. So you should see your EX201 again. Can? Okay, so now I'm at design mode. I'm back at the same screen. I'm going to do some things to the few things I added here. I want you to double click on this option button called OB red. Can you double click? Do you have this thing pop up like mine? Where the codes are? You see some funny looking codes, right? Got or not? Anybody cannot see?
Again.
Okay, again. Okay, are you here in the screen where you have the tab and the buttons and the whatever? Are you here? Can you go to the red back color, this option that we created just now? Double click on it. Just double click on it. Simple double click. Then the code will come up. Yours different? How different is yours?
Just click where again.
Okay.
How to make the two screen like when I click one then the other one don't go away?
You mean me or you?
No, me, because if I click on my Excel then the Skype will 照
Click on your Excel, Skype will 照 Can you put them side by side?
Yeah.
Minimize them both and then put them side by side?
Yeah, then when I click on, when I do something in my Excel then the Skype will just minimize itself one.
Is it?
Yeah,
Does anyone have the same problem?
Walai.
Sean, you got the same problem? The girls, do you have the same problem? What should he do? Don't minimize. Maybe you just, what do you call that? Split window? Is it something like that?
How to split windows? Yeah.
Can someone help?
I'm not very proficient in this kind of thing.
Daddy's, where are you? Are you at home?
Yeah, at home.
Allow it. If I hear, then you just sit next to me lah. Okay, Thaddeus, can you... How about this, Thaddeus? You follow the instructions on the book and then you listen to me, can not? Is that bo?
Okay lor. So
Can
you're where now ah?
I am still where you last at. I am at the red back color option button.
Oh, okay, okay,
Okay,
okay.
double click on it to see the code. Can?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so page 12. Okay. Okay, so can you see this code comes out that says private sub ob red underscore click, then open bracket, close bracket, etc., etc. Okay, gone out. Oh, okay, I think I know what y'all saw. Is it yours is empty like this? Is yours like that? Private sub ob red click, open bracket, close bracket, and then empty, and then end sub. Is it like this? Ah, okay, yeah, because I did something beforehand. So yours should look like now what I have here in the cursor. Okay, I'm gonna type in the words as on page 12. I'm going to type in the following, okay? LBL display dot back color equal VB red. Okay, just type first, later I tell you what they mean. Just type first, okay? LBL display dot for color equal VB black. Okay, cannot. Then enter again. Just type these two lines. When everybody finish typing already, I want to explain to you what it means. Okay? So far so good? Okay. Now what this line of code says is this. Firstly, we are saying that OB red, remember we call the first option button OB red, option button red. So the click, then open bracket, close bracket means that by clicking this option, the event will be triggered. Whatever you want it to do will happen upon a click. That's what it means. So the clicking is the action. And what is the event that you want to trigger? What is it you want it to happen? You want LBL display, which is the label display. Remember the one that has the words example. I want the label display to have a back color of red. VB red is just a code for the red color that I want. And I want the label display to have a fore color of VB black, which is the font. Font to be black. And then I end sub. End sub means I end this first chain of code. Is this okay? So you realize something? Private sub and end sub are all in blue color because these are special words used by the program. You cannot anyhow go and use them one. The rest of the code are black in color because these are code typed in by you. Now what I'm going to do is, remember I say comments are always in green. So I'm going to put my cursor here. I'm going to space it. I'm going to type in a remark. But remarks, you must always start with a apostrophe. Okay, so this is a remark to maybe explain to myself what am I doing here. Change back color of label to red. So this is my remark. Okay, and then when I enter, let's look at this. Can you see my remark is in green? As in the font. So it's true, right? All comments are always in green. And you must always start with a apostrophe. Okay, so the remark is like a for your information kind of thing. Are we all okay? Everybody cool? Can?
Sure.
Yes.
The change back color one, the The book got put meh?
Change back color.
The one do you write in green color one?
Oh no, that one is I put one. I own self put because remember
Oh.
I told you green color are for comments. I want to show you comments are always in green. This one is not in the book. I just want to prove to you a point. Ha.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Can show the remark again. Okay. So to show you the remark, so basically what I'm saying is this. So let's say you are very scared that after you finish coding another 2 more months later you forgot what is this for. Let's say you want to remind yourself. So let's say I put my cursor here and then I want to give myself a remark to remind myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put apostrophe. Apostrophe stands for the beginning of a remark. So what's the remark I want to put here? I want to say font to be in black. This is the remark to myself. Okay, then when you enter, can you see it turn to green color? This is because it is a remark. Remarks are always in green. So how will it affect the code? It will not affect the code at all. It's just a remark. Okay? So cool? So this is what we did for the OB red, okay? Can you all now go and do something similar to the next option button? So I want you to go back to Excel. Go back to where you had your example, your exit, your red back color. Can you click on green back color now? Double click. Okay? Can you double click? Okay, mine already got code because I did something just now. So yours should look something like this. Private sub OB green underscore click, open bracket, close bracket, and then empty space, and then end sub. So far so good? Okay, I'm gonna type. No good Okay, what is no good? Sean, you have to tell me, my dear. You want to use the mic? You can unmute yourself now, or did I mute you?
Like when I put on the red color one, right? I mean the option button, right? Okay, never mind. I think I found it already.
Okay. Can ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so go back to my green back button, double click it, and then when you double click it, you should have the code come out like that. So I'm gonna write in similar code, which is LBL, label, display. I want to change the back color to be VB. What do you think I'm gonna change it to? VB what? Okay, I shall answer my own question, VB green because it is an option button green what. So basically, I want this option button, when I click on it, the label will change color to the VB green color. I know mine is already light green, I shouldn't have chosen green, but mine is a light green. VB green is a darker green. It will change color okay? Then I'm gonna label dot display for color. For color is like the font color. I follow the instructions in the book. They want it to be VB yellow. That means green background, yellow font. And then you're done. Okay, one thing to note, this is not a mathematical equation. You know mathematical equation, you write x equals to 9 or 9 equals to x, teacher will mark you correct, right? In coding, the item that you want and its property must always be left-hand side, right-hand side. So let's say in this case, you cannot say VB yellow equal label display dot for color. You cannot. It will not work. Oh, I had an extra dot here. Okay, so you cannot do the left-hand side, right-hand side swap. Cannot. It must be strictly the variable you want and the property you want it to take. Left-hand side, right-hand side. Okay, I'm going to continue. Double click on the blue back color. You will see this code come out. OB blue click. So same thing. Label, display. Display. Back color. Oops. I will change it to OB blue. So I want the back color to be blue, and I want the label display for color to be white. And then I'm done. Okay? Are we all finished with this? Anyone not finished yet? Let me know if you are not finished. Because if you're not, I'm going on. If everybody okay already, I'm going on. Okay? No objection? Go on already, Okay, next is the text box. Remember we had a text box just now? So this is the text box. I also want to do some programming to this text box. So I'm going to double click on the text box. Okay, sorry, I should not have all these. So it should be something like this. Private sub, TB input. Remember we call it text box input. And then underscore change. Just now it was click. Now it's change. What's the difference? So in the text box, the only way to trigger an event is by typing something into it. So change means typing something into the text box or changing some properties in the text box by typing will cause the trigger to happen. Okay? Now I want you to type something here. Write label display. Always write display dot caption equal tb input dot text. Just type this first and then I explain to you what it means. Okay, type first. So what does this line mean? This line means when you type something into the text box, the display, the caption on the label display will follow the text that you input into the text box. Okay? So whatever you type into the text box, that text will appear as the label caption later. This is what we want it to do. Can I continue? Yes, my dear. Okay, those who are faster than me, can you go and do 2.4.3? Go and do the command button event. Can you follow the instructions on page 13 and we do? Does spacing matter? No. So basically you find that sometimes when I type, right, I type the equal sign right after that, I just write VB black. But once I enter, they will create the space itself. No, it doesn't matter. Okay? It only matters where in the name. So the name, later we'll learn that in a variable you cannot have a space. So if that's the case, then you cannot have space. So in that case, spacing matters. But in the code, no. Okay, finally, command button. So I have this command button here. I also want to do something with it. I double click. Okay, you should see something like that. Button exit click. So it will activate the event when you click on it. This is the action. Can you type the following code? Okay? So what it does is later when I click on the button, the workbook will be saved automatically and the whole application will quit, will close. This is what the action, this is what the event I want to do. Okay, and we are done. Once we're done, you can test all the things that we've been doing so far. But to test it, you will need to get out of design mode. So now we are in design mode. Can you click on the design mode so that it's off design mode? Okay, can? Let's test it a bit. So first I'm going to go to the text box. I'm going to type in my name. Can you see how the label, the example changed into my name because of what I typed? Okay, I'm going to change the back color. I don't like this light green. I want another green. So I click on it. Become another green. And then yellow was, the font became yellow. Remember we say 4-color yellow just now. Change to blue back. Change to red back. So we play around with it. Now let's write down JP21. Okay? Okay? And finally, I don't want to click the exit button yet because once I exit, you will supposed to save and close. Shall we? Okay, close already. Oh, wow, I I exited. Wait. Open again. Okay, so are you here, Erica? So, oh, okay, I think you were not there. So basically, all along, you were doing all this coding. Have you done all the coding for the label, the option button, the command button for text box? All changed already? Okay, so once that's all done, all you need to do is you should be in design mode. That means the design mode must be dark gray. Can you click on the design mode to make it light gray so that you are not in design mode?
Can I explain again?
Wait. You cannot see anything, huh? Wait. I think it got closed. Wait, Can see?
Cannot.
Now?
Oh wait, loading.
Is it okay? Okay, so you should have done all the coding already. So by right, you were doing all that in the design mode. So your design mode should be dark gray like that. Can you turn it off by clicking it again? So it becomes not selected. Turn it off. Okay? Then you play around with what you did. So you can type your own name, Erica. So you see your name come up. Change the color according to what you coded. Make sure it works. Okay? Can? Okay, then finally, click exit and you should close and exit. I'm not going to do that because once I exit, later I have to reload it for the presentation again. But you can try on your own. Thaddeus, are you okay?
Yeah, can.
Peckham, okay? Darren Fu, are you still with me? So what we did just now is we added a few ActiveX controls. We added command buttons, we added labels, we added text box, we added, what is the other one? Option buttons. And then we did simple coding with them by assigning certain properties to the ActiveX controls. Then we also learned how to change, how to do simple coding, and then learn that the different colors means different things. And then essentially, this is what we did. Very simple coding. So now I'm going on to page 14, where we are going to do more exercise on how to insert ActiveX control and to give it some action, do something with them. So can you go to the next tab, EX202. This is you see a picture of a burger, then combo A, combo B, combo C. Okay, so follow the instructions on page 14. If you're faster than me, just go ahead. I'm going to do it step by step, and then those who need to follow me, just follow me, okay? So I'm going to go to this sheet, and I'm going to insert 3 option buttons. So I need to be in design mode. Insert 3 option buttons. Insert option button 1. Insert option button 2. Insert option button 3. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a name. So this one is going to be called, I'm going to call it OB option button A because it's combo A. Who's that? OBB because it's option button B. And finally, third one, OBC option button C. Okay, the caption will be called, okay, I forgot to change the caption. The caption will be called, for the option button A, it will be called combo A. Option button B will be called combo B. And this one will be called combo C. Okay? Once that's done, the next thing I'm going to insert is called a label. I'm going to insert a label, and this label is for me to enter the quantity. So I'm going to insert a label. Label is this one. Okay, this label, oops, sorry, shouldn't have done. This label, I'm going to give it a name. It's called label quantity. So this label is for quantity. And the caption is the text that will appear on it. It's supposed to tell someone to, hey, can you please enter the quantity, please? So you enter quantity. Okay. I don't want to raise it because it's supposed to be flat. It's supposed to be like an instruction anyway. So I just leave it like that. Oh, I forgot to put colon. So put colon. Next one, I'm going to enter one text box so that the person will enter some numbers into the text box. So I go insert text box. Text box is this one. Put it by the side of the quantity because this is where they're going to put in. This text box is called TB text box, QTY because it's for quantity. Okay, I will not do anything else to it, just make it shorter a bit. And finally, I'm going to add in a command button by the side. Okay, this is to do some computation. So this computation, I'm going to call it button compute because it's a button. So I'm going to call it button compute. And the caption will say something like compute, price, something like this, huh? Okay? So far so good? Okay? Are we okay? Is anyone totally lost? Okay, if you are a bit lost because it's a bit hard to ask me questions here and all that, what you can do is you basically follow the instructions in the book. It's actually quite clear, and anything that you don't know, I can re-explain again when you come back to class. But if you manage to do it successfully without listening to me, go following the book, then that's fine too. Or you can also later look at this video. I'll post this on YouTube, and then I'll send you the link. Okay? I'm going to now insert 3 images. So I'm on page 14, and I'm going to insert 3 images. So far, we have not touched images yet. So now I'm going to do 3 images, okay? So first thing, you should have downloaded the picture of the chick, picture of the beef, picture of the fish. These 3 pictures. So I'm going to insert picture. Which is insert image? This one. Can you see this little picture here? Insert the image. Okay. Drag and drop somewhere here. I'm going to give it more space. So it's like a gray box now. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. It's a gray box now. Right click on it. Go to properties. Okay, now this first image, I'm going to let it be the image of the chick. So it's IMG, stands for image, CHIX. And then under the field called picture, I will click on it. Can you see dot, dot, dot here? Click on it. And then Go and look for the chick picture that you have downloaded. So mine is here. I double click. Okay, let me see who has question for me. Restart, huh? The picture, is it? The image, huh? I do again, huh? So I delete first. Okay, so firstly, just now we inserted a lot of things already, but now I'm going to insert something else. Insert, image. Image is the one next to label. Can you see? Click on it. Then you do the usual dragging, dropping lah, same as before. It will be a grey color box because you haven't inserted the image yet. Okay, then you right click, go to properties, and you will be like your option button, everything else. So I'm going to give you a name first. The name is going to call IMG image chick. Then you go down a bit more, go and see this thing called picture. Go to the right hand side, click on it, you see dot dot dot. When you press on the click on the dot dot dot, right, then you look for your picture wherever you download it. I don't know where you download it. Mine is here. I found the chicken. I click on it, double click, and it will load. Okay, it looks funny now. Later we'll do something to it. Sean, you okay? Yeah, I'm Sydney. I keep getting reference isn't valid. Where? When you do what? What were you doing that you get that? The button? What button? Which button? Compute, is it? The combo A, combo B, combo C, ah? Okay, can you tell me what name do you give it? Do you give it OBA and in one word, or do you put a space? Those are ready to go on, please go on and follow the instructions to insert 2 other pictures. I haven't write anything. Wow, I don't know how to troubleshoot this. Were you successful in creating the option button just now? Just now also cannot. Just now also cannot. Okay, just now could you do text box? Could you do label?
I just now couldn't do anything because my Skype wasn't working. Then the first part I missed out on everything.
Okay, tell me what you did. So what you did was do you go to design mode?
Yeah.
Okay, do you go insert? Can you start from afresh? So Hamsini, close your entire Excel.
I can't even close it.
You can't even close it?
Yeah.
Can you escape?
Oh, okay. Oh, it works. Okay.
And then escape and close everything. We'll do the burger one together. Don't care about the earlier one.
Okay.
Close it, huh? Don't save anything, okay? Start from afresh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. People, in all things in Excel, right, if nothing works for you, always try escape first. Usually escape will help you. It's called escape for a reason. Are you there?
Okay.
Okay, so you open the burger order, EX202.
Okay.
And then you make sure are you in developer? Have you saved it as XLSM extension?
What?
You have to save it as a XLSM file. So go to File, follow me, File, Save As. Save wherever you're saving it. When you see a window pop up asking you file name and save as type.
Excel macro enabled.
Yes. Save already?
Yes.
Okay, go to burger order.
Okay.
EX202, can you are you in developer tab?
Yes.
Okay, can you click on design mode? Make sure it's dark gray, as in like activated. Okay, go to insert. Go to ActiveX control, not form controls, ActiveX controls.
Wait, where is it?
Insert. There's only a small window only. It's either form controls or ActiveX controls.
Okay, yes, yeah, okay.
Go to the button here. Are you following? Can you follow my screen? Can see my screen?
Oh, yes, okay.
Okay, so you click on it. Click already? Hamsini, have you clicked on it?
Yes.
Okay, when you click on it, then you bring it to your space that you want it to be in, and then you drag and drop.
Okay.
Do you see a button with a option button 1 something like that come out?
I just see a button there.
Got some words there? Don't have
Don't have.
Okay, never mind. You right click on it. Properties.
Sorry?
Properties.
Oh, okay.
Okay, when you open properties, what do you see? A lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you change the name? Change it to OBA. Okay, follow the instructions on page 14. OBA, right at the top. Change the name like, can you see my Excel? Can you see? Can you see my Excel, Hamsini?
Yeah.
Can you see OBA? My name, change to OBA.
Wait, I'm looking. Wait. Where do I write OBA? Like?
Name, under name. First field.
Oh, okay.
Change the name to OBA. OB stands for option button. A is because it's option button A.
Okay.
Can?
Yeah.
Okay, then go down some more. Go to this thing that says caption. Type, change the caption into combo A. Are you typing?
Yes.
Okay. Then can you see the option button, the label, the name becomes combo A? Now your button could be too small. Can you drag it so that you can display the text?
Oh, yeah, okay, I can see.
Okay, so do the same for combo B. Call it OBB. So insert another button.
Okay.
Call it OBB. Are you there?
Still doing it.
Change your caption to combo B.
Okay.
Next one. Combo C, drag, insert a new one.
Okay.
Are you, Hamsini, okay?
Doing the combo C.
Okay. Faster a bit, okay? Still got label and text and the button.
Okay, can.
Can Okay, so finish the 3 option buttons already?
Yes.
Okay, now you insert a label. Label is referring to, you see capital letter A. Insert, ActiveX control. You see a big A there?
Wait, insert as in the insert in the developer, is it?
Yeah. Everything is done in developer now because we're doing some ActiveX control. Do you click on label? Click on label.
Okay.
Okay, drag and drop into wherever you want to place it in your Excel.
Okay.
So you created like a little label. Then right click on it, go to properties. Give the name LBLQTY, label quantity. Follow the notes on page 14. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. So under the caption, write down enter quantity. So it's here. Enter quantity. Follow what I wrote here. Enter quantity.
Okay.
Right click.
Okay.
Can?
Done.
Okay, now insert text box. Insert, go same place, text box is A, B, slash, this one. Okay?
Insert.
Same place. It's the same place as where you have been inserting things.
Okay.
Okay, look for the text box. Text box is the first row, the 5th button from the left.
Wait, what?
Okay, are you in ActiveX control?
Wait. Oh yeah.
Okay, just now you see A B something that says A B something. That one is the text box.
Wait. I only see a. Oh, is it the one here? Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
It says text box. Okay.
Okay, I
Drag
didn't
and
see it,
drop.
yeah.
Drag and drop.
Okay.
Drag and drop. Create a text box next to enter quantity. Okay. Right click on it. Properties. Okay. Give it a name. Call it TBQTY. Okay. Next one. Okay, ready? Text box done?
Yeah.
Okay, next one, command button. Insert, command button. Command button is the very first one. It's like a rectangle like that.
Insert. Okay. In the form controls.
No,
Oh, it's active.
everything is active X controls now.
Okay.
The very first rectangle, drag and drop. You see a little box pop up again? Okay, this one is gonna be given a name called BTN button because it's a command button. Compute. I'm just following the instructions. But BTN compute. Under the caption, I'm going to write down compute price. Okay? Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, so now I go on. So I'm going to insert image. Insert image. Hamsini, you follow me? Okay, so insert image. Just now I inserted a chicken image. Now I'm going to insert another image. Oh, sorry, I haven't finished my chicken image. Okay. Can you insert image for me, Hamsini? Insert.
Insert in the developer.
Of everything is there. Insert. Can you go to the image the icon that is the big A next to big A, right side big A?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then drag and drop again. Create a little gray box in Excel. You got a gray box there?
Yeah.
Okay. Right click on it. Right click on it. Give it a name. Properties. Give it a name. Image chix. CHIX. IMG CHIX. Okay. Okay. Then go down to, you see a field called picture. Okay. Can you click on that dot there? You see a dot come out. Okay. When you click on dot, they will prompt you to ask you where to get the image from.
Oh, okay.
So where do you save your chicken image?
In the I found it.
You found it. Then you just double click and then you will load.
Okay, can.
Okay. So it looks very funny now. So everybody come back to here. It looks very funny now because now it's in the original size. You need to crop it to be the correct size. So go to properties. So right click on the image. Go to properties. Go to this thing called picture size mode. So everybody, we are back here. Okay. Picture size mode. Click on the down arrow. And then you check the one that says stretch. So in this case, your picture will not be cropped. It will fit nicely into the box. So you see the chicken here like that. Okay. One more thing, special effect. I want it to be raised. So change it to special effect raised. Go down to special effect. Choose special effect raised. Can you all do the same for the other two images, which is image and fish? Image of fish, image of beef. I'm sorry. So I'm going to just quickly do it for mine, okay? I'm going to create an image, right click on it, give it a name. The name is IMG BEEF because it's beef. Look for the picture, look for picture, click on your beef. And then you see the nose only. So I don't want just to see the nose. I go to picture size mode and I choose the stretch mode. So the nice picture come out. And I want the special effect to be a raised special effect. And I do the same for the next image, which is the fish. Now you see that my 3 pictures are overlapping. It doesn't matter because later they will appear one at a time. They will not all appear at the same time. Image, fish, picture, choose my fish picture, size mode, change to stretch, special effect, change to raised. So it's just repeating the same thing over and over again. So you should have 3 pictures, one stacked on the other. Okay? Is everyone completed the adding of pictures already? Is everyone okay? Okay, sorry, we took a while there. So now I want to do some coding to my image, and to do that, I will have to go to the option. Yes, let me see. Okay, thank you, Emily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to control the combo A. I'm going to control this option button. So I want later when I click combo A, I want combo A to show the chicken picture. And then when I click combo B, I want it to show the fish picture. When I click combo C, I want to see the beef picture. Because combo A, combo B, combo C is on a different chicken burger, fish burger, beef burger. So this is what I want it to do. So first I want to control my combo A. So I'm going to double click on the combo A option button. Double click, the code will come out. Do you all see my code like this? So it says OBA underscore click, open bracket, close bracket. So that means this option button is triggered upon a click. Okay, so remember OBA is to show the what animal? I can't remember. OBA is to show chicken, right? OBA show chicken, right? So I'm going to type this following code. IMG, okay, let me tap this thing so there's a little space like that. IMG CHIX image chicks. I want it to be visible. So img chicks dot visible. I want it equal true. So what am I telling computer is, hey computer, I want it to be true that the image of the chicken is visible. So I want it to be visible. But img fish dot visible, do you think it will be true or false? Of course it's false, right? I don't want the fish to appear. I want the chick to appear only. And finally, the beef visible also will be false. Okay? That is for combo A. So I'm done with combo A. Go back to combo B. Double click combo B. Do the similar thing for combo B. I don't want to type so many things, so I'm going to copy and paste the old code from just now. Control C, Control V. Okay, this one I need a little tab here. But I need to change all these, right? Instead of true, it will be false. Combo B is for what animal? Fish. Okay. Fish, I want it to be true. Beef, I want it to be false. Do you agree with this? That's for combo B. I want to control the option button for B. I want the fish to appear. Finally, double click combo C. Same code that I did just now. So copy and paste, don't have to retype everything all over again. This will be false, false, and finally the beef should be true because combo C, option C is for beef burger. Okay? Okay. With that, you should be ready to test it out already. So I'm going to go back to my burger order form. Can I test it immediately? I can't. I have to get out of design mode first. Okay, let me click combo A. I should see chicken only. Let me click combo B. I should see the fish only. Let me click combo C. I should see the beef only. Okay? Any problems so far? Any issues? Okay, it's 3:30. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to allocate to you exercise 4 to try it yourself. I think it's quite doable. Exercise 4 is basically asking you to just add the button, add the label, add the text box. No calculations yet because we need to do some coding. We will learn this when you come back next week. So all you need to do is exercise 4, create that look and feel for the BMI calculator. Just follow the instructions. Can you do it by tomorrow? Tomorrow 9 o'clock, unfortunately, I think I need to hold another session for Skype because I need to go through page 16 to 19. It should not be too long. I think maybe 1 hour will be enough. So 9 o'clock. I know Peckham can't make it. It's fine. So 9 a.m. tomorrow. For pages 16 to 19. Okay. Anybody else cannot make it for Skype tomorrow 16 to 19? Should be about 9 to 10:15 at the most. Hey, language. 9 to about 10:15, yes. Okay. If you really have something important to attend to, which actually you should not because it's actually supposed to be a normal school day, right? Let's say you have something very important like Peckham told me separately beforehand, then you please PM me and tell me. Otherwise, I expect everybody to be here. And today I got 2 people missing. Who's missing? I saw Ming Xian just now. Oh, Ming Xian is here. Good boy. Who else is not? Maya is gone, I know. I know sleep is very important. It's also very important to me. Who is not here? I have only... Is it Jun Kiet? Is Jun Kiet here? I think Jun Kiet is not here. Okay, those who missed certain parts of what we did just now, actually, if you follow the instructions in the book, it's quite clear. Do what...
Miss D, I'm here.
Oh, who's that? Oh, Jun
Miss D,
Kiet.
I'm here.
Yeah. So...
I'm just listening on someone else's form.
Okay, so... If you missed certain parts of today we did pages 10 all the way to 15. So go and try out page 10 and 15. Tomorrow you can ask me, or when you come back to school, I can answer your question. Okay? But today, I need you to go, after today's lesson, go to do exercise 4 yourself. And then tomorrow 9 a.m., I continue for pages 16 to 19. After that, we will cover the rest in class. Okay? Any questions?
I got.
Yeah. Okay. Those who have no question and successful in doing everything, can you please, you can go liao. Got question one, you ask me. Bye. Yes.
Just for the VBA, right? The leader must hand in the file.
Oh, the project, huh?
Yeah. Must be the leader.
What do you mean must be?
I cannot send the file to you.
Why?
My blackboard not working.
Okay lah, then you ask somebody else send to me lah. Doesn't matter lah actually. I just want to make someone responsible only.
Nice.
Okay, that's it ah.
Yeah, my blackboard not working, so like just now all the things right I never do
Oh my god. So you have been listening to a empty show
Yeah.
What do you mean by your blackboard is not working?
Yeah, sure. The blackboard has like a sign-on error.
Oh.
Yeah, I cannot.
You know what you do?
Come like that.
I told you all what to do last time before what. Okay, To undo the sign-on error, what you should do is this. Go to, okay, I show you the instructions. There's an instruction on what to do. You're supposed to go to iChat. I show you. Follow this instruction.
So the screen is black at the moment.
It is black because I'm now in the Skype mode. What do you mean it's black? Can you see me? Can? Cannot see, huh? But can you see my chat?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
follow the instructions there. Go to Microsoft, go to your iChat account, and then make sure you log out. Then you try going back Blackboard again. You don't early say, I can tell you now.
No, but the weird thing is, it doesn't work on like this current laptop that I am on, but it works on another laptop.
I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, but can lah. You could do it.
Yeah.
You follow my instructions again? I need to go for my meeting. I'm so sorry. 3:30 was my meeting. Anything you WhatsApp me, I'll answer your question again.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna stop